forecast.
Plus, a new laser light mapping technique is helping rescue crews search through the rubble at Ground Zero. We'll show you how it works when we return. Linda Lopez.
Great,
Sounds
isn't it?
awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, awesome. Really all righty. Emily Francis now shows us an exhibit that actually turns science into a work of art. Take a look.
It's more than just a snapshot. It's actually a composite of many photographs.
This is not a typical Soho photo exhibit.
This is the South Tower here, and here's the South Tower over here.
Woodward Gallery is focusing on a new art form.
This is really a departure for us. This exhibition is where science and history and art meet.
The exhibit is called Charting Ground Zero Before and After. It features the works of cartologist Dr. Sean Ahern. Before 9/11, the city hired him to build a high-tech topographical map of the Big Apple. The reason? To make operations smoother during an emergency.
The emergencies we had in mind were flooding, hurricanes, northeasters, obviously nothing like this.
But within hours of the attacks on the World Trade Center, the city called on him for the assignment of his career.
Somehow when you get the phone call, it all clicks in, and then what you've been doing all these years takes over.
Dr. Ahern devised 3D maps of the World Trade Center with the help of a high-tech laser. The laser, mounted on a plane, fired 10,000 pulses of light a second over the location.
Each point has a location because this is actually a map, and it has an elevation value to it.
He then assigned a color for each elevation. A few steps later, he completed different 3D images of Ground Zero, one before the attacks, one a week after the attacks, and another 3 months later.
You can see it's beginning to look more like a pit.
One of the highlights of this exhibit is a one-of-a-kind hologram that really sheds light on what happened. On one side, you see the World Trade Center completely intact. Then if you shift just a few inches to the right, the entire area is in ruins.
The Woodwards and Dr. Ahern are not selling the artwork. Instead, their payoff is helping people better understand the scope of the destruction. Emily Francis for the WB11 Morning News.
Interesting.
All right, very interesting. We're coming right back.